The best scoop yet on the Cybertruck. Few vehicles, if any, have generated such enormous interest among consumers years before their release as the Tesla Cybertruck. Hardly a day goes by without the Cybertruck making news, and most of the time it does so for the most trivial reasons, a sign of how much expectation there is for it. Despite the relentless barrage of Cybertruck news, we know remarkably little about it. Well, that may change now because one Tesla shareholder claims to have the best scoop so far on the electric truck, including dimensions, configurations, standard features, and accessories. Matthew Donegan Ryan was among the 50 lucky retail Tesla stockholders invited to attend Tesla Investor Day 2023 in Austin, Texas. He made the most of his time there by talking to multiple Tesla execs and learning details about the Cybertruck. Before diving into those, you should know that none of the details have been officially confirmed by Tesla yet, so you should take everything that follows with the proverbial pinch of salt. About 5% smaller than original Cybertruck prototype. Starting with the dimensions, Matthew claims the Cybertruck is about 5% smaller than the prototype unveiled in 2019. He says the Cybertruck is about the same size as a Ford F-150 Raptor Super Crew. More specifically, the pre-production beta prototype is about 1.5 inches shorter and 2.5 inches narrower, but it has a longer bed by approximately 6 inches thanks to the shorter hood. See estimated dimensions in the table below. Speaking of the truck bed, Donegan Ryan's impression was that it's watertight and has drain plugs. Will it float, though? Matthew says the Tesla staff that offered him information about the dimensions also said the Cybertruck will offer more usable space than the F-150 Raptor, which is not surprising given the Tesla's dedicated EV platform, which allows it to offer a frunk and more storage spaces throughout the cabin. That said, the Cybertruck won't seat 3 in the front row, as the original prototype front center seat is gone. That was also our impression after seeing interior photos of the pre-production beta prototype from the Investor Day event. Furthermore, there will be no pass-through from the bed to the cabin, the so-called mid-gate, although Matthew says the rear window does go down. Speaking of the interior, Donegan Ryan claims the Cybertruck has the largest center display ever fitted on a Tesla at 18.5 inches, but no gauge cluster display or heads-up display. It also has a second-row center display like Model S and Model X, while the steering wheel will be a combination of the yoke and a round unit. Dual-motor and tri-motor powertrains at launch? Moving on to configurations, he learned that Tesla will offer a dual motor and a performance, which could have a tri-motor setup despite Elon Musk previously saying that it would launch with a quad-motor powertrain. At least that was Matthew's impression after the discussions with Tesla staff. Come to think about it, a tri-motor powertrain makes more economic sense for Tesla, seeing as it already offers one in the Model S and Model X Plaid. When it comes to features, all Cybertruck models are said to have standard rear-wheel steering and air suspension tested for Baja-style terrain racing, along with 18-inch wheels as the default choice. All-terrain and all-season tires will be offered as part of multiple rim and tire packages. Donegan Ryan says he was told the AT tire size is 285/75 R18 and it's made by Goodyear. All accessories to be developed and sold by Tesla. Another interesting thing he learned is that Tesla will develop accessories for the Cybertruck on its own instead of working with aftermarket companies. The automaker has apparently established a Cybertruck accessories team that will offer off-roading, camping, and racing gear for owners who will want to personalize their vehicle, including accessories compatible with the 48-volt system like winches, auxiliary lights, and more. There's a lot more in the video, but be advised that Matthew's comments on weight, price, and range are pure speculation, as he admits himself on Twitter. The Cybertruck remains on track to start initial production this summer, with volume production to follow in 2024. Source: reposted and summarized from Dan Mihalascu at Inside EVS. My take. You will start to see the Cybertruck on the road in a few months.